All right. Got my work cut out for me today, kids. As you can see, I got this thing broke down. Got some serious work going on here. Got the swing arm dropped. Got the inner outer primary off, the belt off. Gonna clean up on this swing arm today before I reinstall it. But I got this thing broke down. Get to know your motor. This is how you get to know your motorcycle. This is how you get to know your ride. You know, I had, and I can't believe this happened, I've owned, 4 belt drive Harleys. And this is the first time this has actually ever happened to me. I actually was checking my timing chain tensioners because I'm going to have to change them this winter probably. But for the first time ever, if I can get it up, yeah, I snapped a tooth on a belt. So I had to order me a new belt. As you can see, if that shows up. I've never had this happen before. But that spot there in the belt was gone. So I had to order parts, pull off the old belt. And as you can see, I had to really get into this model. You really got to take some stuff apart to do belt repair. I really had to get into this. But anyway, I got parts ordered. I'm just waiting. I got to get everything cleaned up. But this is the first time this has ever happened to me. And I'm glad I discovered it now instead of down the road. This is why you check your bike regularly. This is why you always look at your motorcycle and check everything out. Don't just hop on it and hit the starter button. You know? Always check your belt and tires and tire pressure and things like that. Because that's how you find it. It could have been a lot worse. You know, like I said, this time I was checking my timing chain tensioners, which were in really good shape. But I'll swap them out this winter. And maybe I'll film that. I should have maybe filmed this breakdown. But I didn't. But anyway, I'll be cleaning some parts today and getting ready to install a new belt. So, y'all be good to yourselves. And remember what I always say, if you're not SCV member, you should be. All right, we are going to put a belt on. Put that there for a second. Let's see. Trying to trip over myself and all this stuff in the meantime. All right, we gotta pull the swing arm around here. All right. Brand new belt. Make sure the writing is this way. Got the belt through the swing arm. That swing arm on here in a sec. All right. Got the swing arm in, man. Got the swing arm in. Cool. Now we gotta put this in here. Ba-da-ba-ba-ba. Da-da-da-da-da-da. All right. Putting lube on the swing arm rod here, or axle. Yeah. Go on, Mustang. Cool, cool, cool. All right, let me wipe my hand off real quick. I don't know if y'all can see, we have on the new drive belt, and the swing arm is on, and I'm getting ready to push the axle through for the swing arm, and we should be good. And it's a good time. It's a great way to spend Thursday, putting a new belt on your motorcycle. All right, let's move that up a little bit. Okay. All right, cool. Just about there. Check something out on the other side here. All right, belt is in, swing arm is back on. When I come back, we'll do the inner and outer primary. Won't that be fun? All right, I got the inner primary on. Everything went well there. Before you put in the clutch, basket, and your compensator, you'll notice I have the back wheel on in the belt. Brand new pulley. When you do this, when you replace a belt, replace the pulley also. Get a Harley pulley. Two things Harley makes that I'll stand by that are really good. They're pulleys. They're way better than the aftermarket. And if you ever need to go in here behind this and replace your stator, believe it or not, you cannot beat a Harley Davidson stator. If you buy an aftermarket one, you may have to replace it. Now, before I go any further and put on my clutch basket and my compensator nut, my primary chain, my chain adjuster and everything, I want to make sure this belt is in the right place, because this is a lot of work. You don't want to have to come back and redo any of this or take anything apart. And trust me, there is a lot to take apart. So I start rolling it, and hopefully I won't lose my light. You see that little line there? That's how I'm tracking. So this belt is set pretty good. It's up in the air right now, but once I get it down, I'll check it again. I have a belt tensioner tool. Plus, if you ever do these belts, once you get them down, if you notice over here on this piece, your belt guard, see these notches? I don't know if I'm doing a good job or not. There's notches right here. You want to go to the second one. But when I get it, this is going to about the third. But once I get this on the ground, it'll go to the second. And I'll let you know you're right on, the belt centered. But now I do this again, and I will adjust the belt one more time. More than likely, I'll have someone sit on it. That way there'll be weight on the shocks and everything. But as you can see, we are progressing nicely. Oh, this job's turning out beautiful. I hate I had to do this. I'm really not sure what disintegrated my belt, but it's moving along fine, and it's something to do. Anyway, I'll check back in with you people later.